Unit 1, Chapter 1, Calculus. Calculus of functions of more than one variable. If z is a function of two variable, if z is a function of two variable x and y, then z has a unique value for every pair of value of x and y. So z is represented by z is equal to f of x, y. If z is a function of two variable x, y, then z has a unique value for every pair of value x and y. So z is represented by z is equal to f of x, y. Here x and y are called independent variable while ଯେତେବେଳେ z is called the dependent variable. Here x, y are called independent variable while z is called the dependent variable. The set of point x, y in the xy plane for which f of xy is defined is called the domain of the function. The set of point xy in the xy plane for which f of xy is defined, जहाँ पर f of xy टा defined हो पारिबो, is called domain of the function. Range जानिया कौन? range. The set of corresponding value of z is called the range of the function. The set of corresponding value of z is called the range of the function. The set of corresponding value of z is called the range of function. Limit. What is limit? The function no limit क्या कहे ना if z is equal to f of xy. यदि z है f of xy be a function of two variables, it has limits x tends to a and y tends to b. If z is equal to f of xy be a functions of two variable x and y, then it has limit x tends to a and y tends to b. देखिए mathematically limit x tends to a, y tends to b, f of xy is represented another way, limit xy tends to a b, f of xy is equal to l is equal to f of a b. Limit is कौन ना if z is equal to f of xy be a function of two variable, दीटा वेरिएबल गोटे फंक्शन नहीं तार लिमिट हम कौन ना x टेंड्स टू a and y टेंड्स टू b. अतः लिमिट एफ ऑफ एक्स एक्सटेंड टू ए एंड वाई टेंड्स टू बी एफ ऑफ एक्स वाई इक्वल टू हो लिमिट एक्स वाई टेंड्स टू एफ बी एफ ऑफ एक्स वाई जार मूल्य हो एल दैट इज इक्वल टू एफ इक्वल टू ए एफ ऑफ एफ बी। गोटे प्रॉब्लम करिया क्वेश्चन हो फाइंड द value of limit xy tends to 0 0 xy by y square minus x square। क्वेश्चन होची फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ लिमिट xy tends to 0 0 0 0 xy by y square minus x square। सॉल्यूशन लिमिट xy tends to 0 0 xy by y square minus x square is equal to limit x tends to 0 and y tends to 0 जो xy by y square minus x square ये y को कांस्टेंट नवा लिमिट y tends to 0 ताले x वैरी कले x 0 हले 0 by y square लिमिट y tends to 0 0 is equal to 0 आउे x को टेकिंग करी y कांस्टेंट रहा y को टेकिंग करी x कांस्टेंट रखे लिमिट xy tends to 0 0 xy by y square minus x square और लिमिट x tends to 0 y tends to 0 xy by y square minus x square is equal to limit x tends to 0 constant रहा y को 0 निहाला y 0 है y ऐसे तो गुणा ले 0 by y 0 है उजार है minus x square 0 by something is equal to 0। तब लाइन mx रे देखिए along the line y is equal to mx along the line y is equal to mx अतः लिमिट xy tends to 0 और mx y की नाला mx xy by y square minus x square कौन होगा ना लिमिट x tends to 0 x constant रखले y mx नले x mx divided by mx y रा स्क्वायर by mx रा स्क्वायर minus x स्क्वायर इक्वल टू कहते यदि mx y इक्वल टू mx तो x tends to 0 x मूल्य पुट करिए लिमिट x tends to 0 mx square divided by m square x square minus x square equal to limit x tends to 0 mx square divided by m square minus 1 x square भी तो कॉमन नहीं है गला अब लिमिट x tends to 0 x square कॉमन नला पर x square कटी गला लिमिट x tends to 0 m by m square minus 1 that is proved this so that the limiting value of the function is different for different value of m so the limit does not exist limit exist कला नहीं आउटा क्वेश्चन नवा फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ लिमिट 2x square y by x square plus y square plus 1 where x tends to 1 and y tends to 2 solution limit x tends to 1 y tends to 2 2x square y by x square plus y square plus 1 and limit y tends to 2 y को constant रखने वाला x taking कर ले कौन अपन x ले 2 4 4 plus y tends to 2 x tends to 1 ले 2 y divided by y square plus 2 equal to 2 into 2 divided by 4 plus 2 4 by 6 is equal to 2 by 3 limit x tends to 1 y tends to 2 2x square y by x square plus y square plus 1 equal to limit x tends to 1 x को रखिले y नेले कौन हो ना 4x square divided by x square plus 4 plus 1 is equal to 4x square divided by 4 plus 1 x square plus 5 तब limit x tends to 1 है गला 4x square divided by x square plus 5 is equal to x 1 ले 4 into 1 divided by 1 plus 5 4 by 6 2 by 3 this so that the function has unique limit for different approaches so the limit exists जहाँ limit exists करला अतर value कहते हैं ना and the value of the limit is 2 by 3 the limit is 2 by 3 now the question problem number 3 so that the function f of xy x square plus 2y xy is not equal to 1 and 2 अब 0 कहते हैं ना where xy is equal to 1 and 2 is discontinuous at 1 and 2 solution on a limit x tends to 1 and y tends to 2 f of xy is equal to limit x tends to 1 and y tends to 2 f of xy रे बोले दी x square plus 2y और limit x tends to y tends to 2 x y को 2 नहीं कि x को नेले y constant रहेला एटी हम कहते हैं 1 plus 2y is equal to y और y रा मूल्य पुट कले अब 5 2 into 2 4 plus 1 is equal to 5 तब and limit x tends to 1 and y tends to 2 f of xy is equal to limit x tends to 1 and y tends to 2 x square plus 2y एट लिमिट x को 1 कांस्टेंट रहला y 2 हेले कोन हो ना x स्क्वायर प्लस 2 into 2 4 पुनी x स्क्वायर नेले कोन हो ना x स्क्वायर 1 plus 4 is equal to 5 but f of xy is equal to 0 at x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2 since limit xy tends to 1 and 2 f of xy is not equal to 0 the function is discontinuous at 1 and 2 since limit xy is tends to 1 and 2 f of xy is not equal to 0 the function is discontinuous at 1 and 2 देतला xy is equal to 1 and 2 0 so that the function is discontinuous at 1 and 2 that is proved